welcome back again today. Happy Thursday to everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I am. Of course, we're on 10 minutes early to make sure that we don't have any technical difficulties. And yes, well, we had one. And so I'm glad that we came on early to heal that. Today I put on some handpan music. I love handpan. I really just, it's just so floetic and so beautiful. And it's such a, I've got a few friends that play it, something that I definitely would like to do someday. I aspire to be a handpan drummer. I also would like to play the didgeridoo. I played around with it for a while in Canada, but I never really got any good at it. But now I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. So today I want to talk about some healing that's going on because I'm super excited about that because it's happening with me. So, aha, we're back. Yay. Aha, we're back. Yay. YouTube likes to tick. Okay. We're back again. Hello, hello, hello. That's my third time we kicked this out. Well, second time now. So let's hope for that's finished. I'm not sure what that's about, but hey, let's just pray that it's all done. So again, back to my healing. Yes, my nose is feeling so much better. I can actually touch it. And doing just the tapping and putting the pressure points here for my nose helps really a lot to get that nose flowing. So these are the pressure points. There's three different ones on the nose, right between your eyeballs, right here. So you can just massage it lightly there, and then right in the middle of the nose, you can give it a nice little massage in there. If you got anything going on, this is going to help just get it moving because everything here is in flow. And so if anything's caught and stuck, and then lastly, put your thumbs and right underneath your nostrils and just press up. Yeah, just 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 through your mouth because you can't really through your nose at this point. But these simple exercises help me alleviate all of the pressure that I was having in my nose. And then neti pot with a neti pot with, I don't have a neti pot, but I just use the bowl of water, spring water, with baking soda and sea salt, and one nostril, the other nostril. I've done it 5 times now, and my nose feels so much better. It's just amazing. I slept like a baby. I didn't wake up with dry, crusty boogers in my nose, so I was super happy about that. And it was, because it's been 6 months that I've been dealing with that. So, and I've tried so many home remedies. I've had so many different suggestions, and I hadn't had anything work, but now I really feel good about this one. So, yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for healing, because that's what life's about, right? We're constantly healing. Our bodies are always healing. So, as always on Fly Yoga, we like to start by cleansing our space. This is why we come on early, so we can have a little chat. I'm open to any questions and answers, and then at 10 o'clock we get the practice started. We start with pranayama, which is breath work, and then we move to asana, which is our poses, and then we finish with meditation. And that is our 3-part yoga practice. And of course, Fly, first love yourself, yoga, your own godly awareness. Yeah, that's what it is. It's about being aware of your divinity. And your body has so much information and knowledge stored in it. It's unbelievable. And we're not using most of our DNA. It's not even activated, but it's all coming online. No negative energy around anybody doing yoga. No negative energy around anybody on the planet. Only positive, loving energy around my space, around everybody, around all humans, around all beings. So yes, I like to use Palo Santo. White sage is also a very nice one when you're cleansing your space. And then we like to start with, let's call it a poem that came out yesterday. So here we are. This one's called math. Some are aging. I am awakening. My cells transforming without any warning. I am becoming more light. I am shining so bright. With power. My DNA is changing. My perception is rearranging. I am the portal. I am the path. Sacred geometry is the math. Namaste. There we go. Oh, and we're back again. I apologize. That's the fourth time we've been kicked out. I don't know what's going on. There's no clouds in the sky. We have clouds, but nothing crazy, and there's no storm. All right. This is our daily affirmation that we do here on Fly Yoga. I highly recommend for you to repeat after me. I am worthy of all the love, out loud and with expression. Success and abundance the universe has to offer. Everything that I desire is already on its way to me. I trust the process and allow the universe to bring me what I need. Each day I am becoming more aligned with my highest self. Namaste, namaste. And that's it. It's in the process of evolution. We're always evolving and changing and growing. Beautiful. So let's start with some Om tuning, shall we? I highly recommend, if you don't have one of these, getting one. And we're back. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Please, YouTube, please. Be gentle. Be gentle. So let's go back to that. This is an Om tuning fork. It's attuned to the frequency of 528 hertz. This is my favorite. 432 hertz is a very nice Om tuning fork as well, or a love tuning fork. 432 is the frequency of love. This is the frequency of Om. So the process here is we're going to inhale through our nose, and we're going to fill up our whole body cavity, our chest, our stomach, and our head with all this beautiful air. And then we're going to exhale to the sound of Om. We're going to do 3 rounds of that. So, and this is how we attune ourselves. Inhaling through the nose. Feels so nice to Om. It just vibrates my body in the right direction, upward towards my highest self. All right, round 2, inhaling through the nose. And then we'll do one more round, and we're going to get into some pranayama, get on that breath work. Okay. Inhaling through the nose. And we're back. Okay. YouTube, please quit kicking me out. Maybe it's the music because they don't like the hand pan. I'm not sure. But this is yoga music, 2-hour yoga music. That's what we're doing. We're doing yoga. Okay. Well, we're just gonna continue going and see how she goes. All we can do is be flexible. That's what we do here on Fly Yoga, is we practice our flexibility. And it's very and we're back. I think that's 6. I don't know what my record is. We're gonna find out maybe today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe if I open the window, it'll help for the signal. I'm not sure. Let's try that. I'm not such a techie guy, but I'm learning. Doing my best. All right. So we're back again. So now that we're going to work on some pranayama. Sorry about all of the interruptions. I'm not. I don't know how to heal that. All I can do is pray that YouTube doesn't kick me out anymore. I love you, YouTube. I love you. Please let my stream feed. Please quit kicking me out, because that's like 5 times. And I've been on for like 15 minutes. So, all right. Get into some pranayama practice. We're going to do some Tesla breathing today. Why Tesla? Tesla loved the numbers 3, 6, and 9. He said, if you want to know the universe, you want to know energy, vibration, and frequency, and 3, 6, and 9. And so with Tesla breathing, we inhale through the nose for 3 counts. And then we hold the breath for 9 counts. And then we exhale for 6 counts. So good. And soon we will be able to do some opposite nostril breathing as soon as the rest of this stuff's healed in my nose, and we're almost there. So I'm super excited for that. All right, so let's get into some pranayama. We're going to start by inhaling through the nose for 3 breaths, and then we're going to hold our breath for 9, and then we're going to exhale for 6. Here we go. Oh, and we're going to do 2 rounds of 10. Inhaling through the nose for 3. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. 2 more rounds. In through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Last round. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. And relax. That's 1 round. Why do we do pranayama? Question. Answer. When we are in a, it takes us from a fight or flight or a reactionary state of consciousness into a responsive state of consciousness, a more calm and relaxed space. That's why we do pranayama. That's why we do breath work, because it slows down everything in the body. And when we slow down everything in the body, it allows the body to work in unison. It allows the body to work cohesively, and allows the body to do what the body does, which is naturally heal. The body is always naturally healing. And when you oxygenate the body, you give the body the tools to do the healing. The body loves oxygen. And we are shallow breathers. Shallow breathers. Mostly it's just, most people breathe through the mouth. Your nose is your filter. This is what you're supposed to breathe through. This is why we have it. And this thing is, I'm not even sure what the mouth is for, because we don't have to eat. We don't have to talk. These are choices. The mouth is kind of an interesting invention, I think, because it's not a necessity. It really isn't, because we can communicate with our minds telepathically, and breatharians don't eat. And so the mouth, I think, is an option that a lot of people have just chosen to use, but I don't believe it's a necessity, to be honest. All right, last round, pranayama. 1 more time. Inhaling through the nose for 3. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Last 2 rounds. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Last round. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. And just return to normal breathing. I always feel lighter after a nice round of pranayama. I feel like I could float or fly or just, boogie out of here if I had to. Put my wings on and move, because that's what I think we're here for, to grow our wings back, regrow our wings. That's what we want. We want our wings back. That's why we're here. All right. So readjust, get myself a little bit more comfy here. Water, shall we get into the water? So we like to vortex our water. We like to spin it clockwise. We also like to put intention into our water. And we also like to drink our water out of a copper tin. So what we say into the copper, into the water. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. Salud. Love that magical water. And when you vortex your water, when you get it spinning, it's everything in this planet here, if you noticed, is in flow. Everything kind of has its purpose and knows what it's doing and where it's going, except for the humans. Because we've been distracted from what's real, which is nature, and to this stuff, which is unreal, or it's an illusion. It's an illusion. When I was a kid, we didn't have any of this stuff. We had to be outside. They didn't let us stay inside. Now kids are inside all the time. It's like, nature's where you learn. Nature's where you have your fun. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. Very nice. Feels so good to drink the water. That's you, the water that becomes you. And when you put intention into it, why not have some happy going into your body? Why not have some something with purpose, something with direction, something. Ta-da! And we're back again. Well, this is definitely a record today. I don't know if these all show up. I've never watched the live that got cut up this much. I hope it just melds together somehow. But anyways, that all being said, let's move into some asana practice, shall we? And since by a little bit of love, we'll start with the ankles. So I want you to sit nice and comfy on your mat, on your sit bones. Just lean back a bit, lift your feet off the ground, take your arms, put them underneath your legs, put those feet up in the air. Mine are a little dirty, sorry, I'm a barefooter. And then we just start by rotating the feet slowly to the right. Slowly, big circles. Nice, slow, big circles. Just give those ankles a nice stretch. They do so much work, and they do not get enough love. These beautiful ankles and feet. I try to focus on here because we don't have a ton of time on fly yoga yet. The classes will expand and get longer. I try to focus on the ankles and the wrists and the neck and the hips. All right, now stop your feet. Now we're going to go back the other way to the left side. Nice and slow, big circles. Feel that nice stretch in the ankles, nice stretch in the calves. Just work those feet out. Yeah, because like I said, those ankles do a lot of work and they don't get a lot of love. So when you give them a nice stretch, they're extremely grateful. All right, from here, while you're sitting on your sit bones, let's use your index finger and your middle finger, grab the big toes, and just stretch those straight up and straight up. And there we are. Hi, how are you? And as straight as you can get your legs, and keeping yourself balanced up there on your sit bones, feeling that nice stretch in the shoulders, in the back of the legs, the back of the calves and thighs. Yeah. So good just to balance. Then if you're feeling comfortable there, you can slowly spread your legs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel that nice stretch. And the groin and the pelvis region are getting a nice stretch here too. Nice stretch in the shoulders. Bring your feet back together. Oh, yeah. Feel that nice stretch. Now bring your heels and your toes together. Your bottoms of your feet. We're going to take your hands and we're going to clasp them like so. Put them around your toes like so. And bring your heels in as close as you can get to your buttocks. Just by shimmying your sit bones, shifting up. And then when you get nice and close, I just want you to rock. We're going to rock back and forth. Just rock back and forth. Feel that nice massage on the buttocks and the spine and the sit bones. Yeah, I'm feeling that nice stretch. You can use your elbows here and put a little extra pressure on the thighs just to stretch that out. Just so you guys know, I'm so grateful for this practice because at 55 years old, on my 36th practice in, I'm extremely grateful that my body has, it's rejuvenated. I feel like a kid again. I was having some issues, but after practicing every day for over a month now, everything is back together. It's better than it was before. So I'm super, super, super grateful to have this practice and super grateful to share. That's why I share, because I want people to live healthier, happier, more harmonious lives. And I love humanity. I love all people. I love all beings. I love all animals. I love all plants. I love this place, and so I cultivate the love in me, and I bring it to my practice to share with you, so that you can share with the world. All right. I want you to take that left leg, put that right leg down in front of you. Bring that left leg up. Take your left foot, put it in your right elbow, and your left elbow, and your left knee. And we're going to just slowly make some nice big circles and work those hips out. Yeah, and this, we're doing a clockwise direction. Nice big circles. Feel that nice stretch on the back of the hips. The hips do so much work. And as we age, they are the thing that I would highly recommend paying the most attention to is your hips, because it is a process if you mess around with your hips. So keep them happy, keep them flexible, keep them alive, and then stop. And we're going to go back the other direction. There we go. Counterclockwise. Yeah, keep them active. Just keep them moving. The body wants to move. The body loves to move. Yes, it sure does. All right. Now take that left leg, put it down in front of you. You got the doors open and the windows open. So we're getting a breeze in here. Now we're going to lift that right leg up. Got that left leg down in front of you. Take that left foot or right foot, put it in your left elbow. Take your right knee and put it in your right elbow. Bring your hands together. Then we're going to make a nice, slow, big clockwise circle here with the right hip. Anything we do in yoga on one side, we do on the other. I guess, yeah, I'll adjust that. There we go. So nice to work out the hips. Good for the knees. Just, your hips do so much work. They don't get enough love. So make these nice big circles. Get that hip nice and stretched out. All right, stop in the middle, and we're going to go back. Reverse. Go counterclockwise. There we go. Feeling that nice stretch in the back of the hips. One day there'll be tons of people here doing this with me. But until that happens, I'm just going to keep showing up and keep showing up and keep showing up and keep showing up. Okay, bring your foot down. Now let's do some spinal twisting. So put that right leg on the ground, and we're going to put that left foot over the right knee. You're going to take your left elbow, and we're going to spin to the right, to the left side. Bring your right hand, bring it around to your other side over here, and grasp your thigh. Right there. There. You can see my hand. There's my hand. There you are. Oh, there's my hand. And then we're going to put that left elbow on that left knee, inhaling as we twist back. And then we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Bring that all around to the center, and then we'll do that on the other side. Putting that left leg down in front, bringing that right leg up and over, and then putting that right elbow. This will be easier to see my hand. There's my hand on the thigh, and then we're going to push and inhale as we turn and twist. And then we're going to hold the breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and back to center. Let's get that spine a little bit opened up too, shall we? So we'll take our hands and put them on our shoulders. We'll do 2 rounds of 10. We're going to inhale as we twist in with the right elbow, and then we're going to exhale as we go out. So super simple. Inhale, exhale. Okay, got it? We're going to do 2 rounds of 10. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And we're back. A world record today. I think that's 8 times I've been kicked out. That's why we practice yoga, because it gives us patience, and that's why I could sit here and wait and wait and wait and pray and pray and pray and say, yes, 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 I'd love to finish today's class. That would be awesome. It's going to be very challenging in meditation with my eyes closed while this, if the, have that much I can do if the screen goes off. All right, so one more round of spinal twists, and then we'll do some back bends. Maybe we'll try and focus today more on asanas. And we're back again. Oh, and now I'm back. It's very hard to keep focused with all of this stuff going on that keeps changing. Anyways, let's try and keep my eye on the screen, but I'd still like to do a little bit of work on the hips. So let's get stretch yourself out on the mat. And I'll keep my eye on the screen. Go and put your hands up. Slow down. Go down nice and slow. Use your stomach muscles. I want you to bring that right foot up over that left leg. Spread those arms. Stretch them as wide as you can. Turning your neck to the right hand side. Putting that right ear on the mat and that right shoulder. Bringing that left hand up. And slowly putting a little pressure on that right leg. Inhaling. And when you exhale, you can put a little more pressure. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah, feel that nice twist in the spine. All right. I'll bring that right leg up. Put that left leg up and over. Keep your arms spread. Turn your head to the left side. Put that left ear on the mat and that left shoulder. Bring your right hand up. Put a little extra pressure on that left knee as you twist. Inhaling and exhaling. A little extra pressure on that, just to help the twist. Inhaling. Are we still on? Yay, we're still on. And exhaling. Last one. Inhaling. And exhaling. Very good. All right. Bring those legs up and in. I want you to tuck your feet into your hip, to your buttocks. Take your hands, put them together, clench your hands. Now we're going to take that and put that underneath the buttocks. Lift up the pelvis, roll those shoulders under, lift up with the feet, and lift that pelvis up in the air. Get that pelvis nice and stretched up. So you're a tabletop. You're basically a tabletop. And just breathe. All right. Bring that down. Put your feet together. Let them flail out to the sides. And just breathe. Back bends are my favorite. I find it so good to really work on the hips and the pelvis. Twists. Yeah, and just rocking too, like just even while you're laying here, just rocking back and forth, feeling nice. All right, one more time. Bring those heels in, bring those hands underneath, roll the shoulders, lift the pelvis up. You feel comfortable, you can bring your hands out and give that pelvis an extra lift by just putting your hands on your buttocks and lifting yourself a little bit higher. And then just breathe. Oh, yeah. And bring that down. Let those feet flail out to the side. There we go. You can just rock the knees back and forth, nice and gentle. And just breathe. We're going to do one more back bend. We're going to do a wheel. It's a little more complicated. If you can't get there, that's fine. Just do another half back bend. So, taking your hands, and we're going to invert them like so behind our, underneath our shoulders. Now, you lift up with the pelvis. Now you're going to roll yourself up onto your neck, and then we're going to push up with the hands. And just hold. And breathe. All right. And let that release. And just let those feet flail. Bring them down. Let them flail out to the sides. Put your hands down beside you. We're going to have a quick savasana. Let go of any worries or stress or any pressure, any tension. Let it all go. Just breathe. I'll come get you in a couple of minutes. Namaste. All right. Slowly roll yourself over onto your right hand side. Use the left hand and push yourself back up to center. Come in for final meditation. Lost my hat. That happens. That happens when you're inverted. Okay. Oh, feels so good to get that body stretched out, to get that blood flowing. So grateful to be alive. Grateful to have a body so that I can play in it. So I can play in it. No body, no play. All right. There we go. So final meditation. The culmination. So the reason that we do the asana practice is so that we can have a nice, flexible, open body, and we can sit for meditation. Because sitting is not an easy thing. It really isn't, especially when there's so much stimulus in the world. But when you go in and you eliminate all of this, and we're back again. Sorry, that was like number 10 time I've been kicked out. I guess there's nothing I can do about it that I know of, anyways. And until I figure that out. But when I do figure that out, I promise that I will do something about it. In the meantime, all I can do is continue to pray and hope that everything works out, which is mostly what I do for my life, anyways. I really pray a lot. I have a very good prayer practice, a very good meditation practice, because these are the times when we get introverted, when we go inside. Either you go within or you go without, and that's the truth, because within is the source, is your source, your connection to higher consciousness, to your higher self. All right, so let's take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, and then we're going to sigh them out, and then we'll get into our meditation practice. Inhaling through the nose and sigh it out. Ah. Inhaling through the nose. And sigh it out. Ah. Let go of any stress or tension. Let go of any worries. And last round, inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. And sigh it out. There we go. Now we're nice and grounded and ready for meditation. So I close my eyes, and if something happens and I don't see that the screen goes off, I will do my best to try and pay attention to that. I like to imagine this beautiful root that's growing from my crown chakra, down my spine, out my root chakra, down into Mother Earth, down through all of her layers and substrates and dimensions, right down to the middle, right into the core, the heart of Mother Earth, and locking on. So now we have this beautiful vine that's attached to our heart and to Mother Earth's heart, and we're beating in unison. Now I imagine this beautiful white golden light, terrestrial light, coming up from Mother Earth, shooting up back through all the layers and substrates and dimensions, back into my root chakra, up my spine, and exploding out my heart chakra. I'm completely encased in this terrestrial golden white light from Mother Earth, and I'm completely protected and grounded, and no negative energy or entities can come in here. Now I take this beautiful column of white golden light, and I fire it up straight into the cosmos, to my highest self, to my celestial self. So I'm terrestrially attached to Mother Earth and celestially attached to my highest self, completely grounded, protected, just surrounded by pure loving energy. Now I like to invite in all my guests for the meditation, guides, ancestors, ascended masters, angels, archangels, Lyrans, Pleiadians, Arcturians, Andromedans, Syrians, Buddha, Yeshua, God, Prime Creator, Source of Radiant Essence, and our beautiful sunshine. Please, you're all invited in for our meditation. We are open to receiving new light codes, downloads, and transmissions of unified, compassionate, conscious, loving energy. All right, thank you for being here. Now, I like to touch the tip of my tongue to the roof of my mouth, completing the circuit, my heart, brain, and then I touch my heart and my stomach, and I complete the gut, brain, and the tongue, all three. Then I roll my eyes up, look out the third eye, and that's taking you from a beta state of consciousness to a more relaxed state, alpha state. And then I like to have a nice mantra. I am light, I am love, I am free. Last thing you're going to hear before we go into meditation, Om Tuner. I'm going to say Namaste, and then I'm going to come back and get you in 7 minutes. And I'm going to say, you're going to hear the tuner again, then I'm going to slowly invite you back into your body. So that all being said, enjoy your meditation. Namaste. Okay, slowly make your way back into the body. Slowly, slowly, no rush, no hurries. Take your time. When you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you all for being here once again. I'm so grateful to share fly yoga with the world. I'm so grateful for all of the likes and shares and comments that I get on the videos. I'm so grateful for any donations that are being received. That is just phenomenal. If you're interested, the in the description, all of the details are there. So we thank you once again for tuning in to Fly Yoga, and we will see you tomorrow. Until then, namaste. Ah, woo!